All right, next we have translating simple written expressions into equations. And this actual handout right here will be linked. So there's no need for you to copy down every one of these examples. This will be a PDF version. Then you can kind of maybe just jot down a couple of ones that stand out to you, or just, you might have some previous knowledge of this, but it'll also be available for you to print. Once again, there's some practice. We'll come back to that in a minute. So what I've done is I've done kind of a similar thing. Is I've identified 4 questions that will kind of do the you go, and then like we'll come back, hit unpause it, and then, you'll pause it, you'll practice it, come back, we'll discuss it, kind of thing. And so we'll do one together first. So let's see, we got some keywords here. Some keywords of interest are difference, and equals. All right, so when we come back through and I turn the page, let's see, so we got difference. So we scan through and we see, oh, difference is located here in the subtraction. All right, and let's see, do we have and anywhere? No. So let's see, what are we going to deal with that and? And then equals, well, that one's pretty straightforward. If it's equals, we kind of know what we're going to do with equals, don't we? So let's go on back to the previous slide. And so re-looking at this one more time, we see that we have the difference of h and 4. So we have h and 4, and it's different, so we're going to subtract them. And so that's where the and comes into play, is we're just identifying these are the 2 things that we're taking the difference of. And then equals 8. Oh, wait, I messed up. Did you guys notice something? Difference in h and 4 divided by 6. I overlooked that. Did you guys see that? So h and 4 divided by 6. So what do you think? Would it be this way? Or would it be, let's see, h divided by 6 minus 4 equals 8? What do you think? Or would it be h minus 4 over 6 equals 8? All right. Since it says, when we think about order of operations here, since it says the difference of, and using the English language and the way like things fall into place here, h and 4 are going to go together. So in this case right here, we got our h and our 4. Even though we don't put parentheses around it, we don't have to put parentheses, that h and 4 is together. We're going to do that part first. So we're going to do the difference of those 2 things. Then we're going to divide it by 6, and it's going to equal 8. And that means that this guy would be our answer. So these would not be our answers. All right. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to have you hit pause. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're going to hit pause in the video. On your notes, you're going to try to work out example 2. And from example 2, then when you finish that, you'll unpause and check your work to see how you did. All right, here we go. Example 2. So half of W increased by 3 is equal to 12. So half of W, so I definitely think I'm going to use a half. I've got the word increase, so I got half, I've got increased, and then equal. We know that's going to be pretty straightforward. So let's see what increased is. So let's see, increased. Unfortunately, it holds on. Oh, there it is, under addition. So increased by, what about half? Well, here's 2/3. Is that like half? A lot of you might already know that to take half of something means you're going to multiply it. So when we go back to our problem, we pull it out. We're going to have half of W plus 3 equals 12. So half of something plus 3. So in this case right here, it's just the way the sentence is structured. So it's all in the language of the problem. So, some people might look at this and say, well, you're going to do the increased by 3 first. But it's saying I'm going to take half of something, then I'm going to increase it by 3. So you can kind of break it down that way as you're reading it. All right, go ahead and hit pause, try number 3 on your own, and then come back and join me. All right, number 3. 17 reduced by 4 times as much. 4 times as much as 2 times a number. Oh, we missed a word there, is. So that is going to be our equal sign. So we're going to put our equal sign there. That's our is. So we have this first half of this sentence, 17 reduced by 4 times. So 4 times is going to be multiplication. So 17 reduced by 4 times is as much as 2 times a number. And there's our equation or our expression. Okay, number 4, same thing. Hit pause. Try number 4 on your own. All right, here we go. Number 4. 2 less than. Now, less than is one of those special ones, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. 2 less than 3 times a number. So remember, when we have number, we're going to put an X. Is, there's our equal sign, the same as 3 more than 5 times a number. So 3 more than 5 times a number. So we've got times and then a number. That's going to be our X. So let's take a look at less than and more than real quickly and kind of just, I just want you to see what they look like here. So when we do less than, or let's see, so here's less than, 2 less than a number. You'll notice that it gets flipped around. Like for example, let's say that I have $10 and you have $12. Then I have $2 less than you. So if you have $12, sorry about that. So we're looking at this. Let's say that you have $12 and me has $10 and I have $2 less than you. So that's going to be 10 take away 12 because of the less than. So 10 take away 12 will give me the $2 less than you. All right. And so in this particular case, what we're saying is that we're actually going to, if we write this the way it's read, it's 2 less 3x equals the same as 3 more than 3 plus 5x. But the problem is when we have the then, the th in there and the th in there, these two terms, the 2 and the negative 3x, or the 3x, excuse me, switch spots. So this becomes 3 minus 2 because it's 3x less than 2. It's 2 less than 3x. You're taking that away. Same thing here. Those will switch. It doesn't change the answer because it's addition, but those will switch around. And so my final answer for this one would be that guy right there. All right. Same thing. What I've done is I've gone and I have given you a QR code. So I'm going to back out of the screen real quickly and show you. Once again, this takes you to a Mathopolis things where you can practice a few of these. So these are, once again, these are just going to be questions for you to practice to kind of see how things are going. And let's see, that's not the right one. Order of operations. Nope, if that's the right one, I'm sorry. And so these are just expressions that some of them may not have equations in them or equal signs. That's fine. It's still the same idea. And so you can go through here once again and you'll just practice those and kind of see if you can start getting the sequence of where the multiplication comes into play and where the operations inside the parentheses come into play and so forth. All right, so that wraps up for us. Translating simple written expressions. All right, thank you.